Peach. Yeah, host with the most. I know it's been a little while since I've been on here. Got a job now, so I be working all the time. But I'm work Monday through Friday off on the weekends. I just been kind of chilling out, but I decided I'd go live. Let's get in here with some astro projection, all right?
Astral projection. Unlocking the secrets of astral travel and having a willful out-of-body experience, including tips for entering the astral plane and shifting into higher consciousness. Written by Kimberly Moon. Narrated by Michael Reeves. Introduction. In this audiobook, you will learn the basics of the ancient concept of astral projection, or out-of-body experience, in which a person willfully leaves their body. That is to say that the consciousness, or astral body, is capable of leaving the physical body and can actually move around as a separate entity. As human beings, we have the ability to initiate and control this experience. That is why the word willful is so important. This is a voluntary experience. All that is required is an open mind and the willingness to learn, to put aside what we think we know to allow ourselves to experience a higher degree of consciousness. The following chapters will discuss what exactly astral projection is, what you should know before trying it, how to have the best possible experience, what may be keeping you from entering the astral plane, the downsides of astral projection, and frequently asked questions. The goal is to help make sure you get all the knowledge you need before starting the fascinating practice of astral projection. Chapter 1. What is astral projection? Before we can get started with astral projection, it is, of course, necessary to know just what exactly astral projection is. A good definition that we will use here is that astral projection is a purposeful, spiritual, out-of-body experience. That is to say, a person's astral body separates from the physical body. The person experiencing the astral projection is aware of and involved with what is happening. Humans have been interested in the separation of mind and body since the beginning of time. It has been mentioned by civilizations including ancient Egypt, China, India, and Amazon tribes. The idea that we can experience such unknown concepts has certainly captured our imagination. Science fiction has always been a popular topic in literature, television, and movies. Paranormal interests are a normal and fascinating topic for people. The attraction of astral projection is obvious. While we experience and interact with the physical world and its inhabitants every day, the idea of a spiritual, unknown, energetic world, located just beyond a divide but still accessible by human beings, has an irresistible appeal. People are inherently explorers, travelers, and adventurers, after all. This makes the idea of humanity exploring the unknown as old as the story of humanity itself. The astral body can be considered the liaison between the spirit or soul and the physical body. It is the animated spiritual component of the human consciousness, part of the soul yet capable of separating. It is due to this unique status that people are able to travel outside their bodies. The soul is incapable of leaving the body, as without it the person would die. This also makes astral projection different from near-death experiences, which occur when the soul actually leaves the body for a short time. Near-death experiences are also involuntary, as opposed to the mindful nature of astral projecting. It must be considered that these experiences all take place internally, and that the astral being and physical body don't actually separate. This question cannot be definitively answered, as there never can be definitive proof of astral projection. There is no way to take photographs during astral projection, for instance. This should not be considered as diminishing to the importance or possibility of traveling out of the body. This practice is very moving and personal to many people, and the knowledge and feelings that they experience are very real. You will travel through the astral plane, which is also known as the spiritual world. It is a paranormal level of existence beyond what we will ever know in the physical world where we live our day-to-day lives. It is one of the 7 planes defined by some as being an elusive area of being. The other 6 planes are etheric or physical. This is the plane where human life exists. Causal or mental, essential, spiritual, monadic, and manifestal. The astral projections discussed here only involve the astral plane, which is the nearest one to our physical world. There are some benefits of astral projection. One is spiritual awakening and growth, the knowledge that there is much more to existence than what is present in the physical world. In the astral realm, we can see unimaginable things, meet and interact with other people and beings, move unimpeded through time and space. Similar to how traveling through the world is considered a positive vehicle for personal growth, traveling through the astral world can operate in the same manner. If personal growth on a spiritual level is your goal, then astral projection is a great possibility for you. You will learn that consciousness does not require a physical body to thrive. This can be truly life-altering for many people, as that very idea goes against what we understand about our existence. Over and over again, people report overwhelmingly positive feelings as a result of astral projection. These include feeling more self-confident, more appreciative of life, a sense of inner peace, less stress and tension, and more energetic. Most of us would agree that if there were a magic pill that could offer even one of these outcomes, we would be more than happy to take it. In fact, we would probably do everything we could to get our hands on it. That is another way to think of astral projection. It offers its practitioners these benefits in a way that is safe. To repeat, the person is in control the entire time. There really are not any side effects, and certainly nothing questionable or dangerous, like what can be found in some magic pills. And no prescription is required. Please keep in mind that everyone's experiences will be different, just as everyone's experiences in this plane are different. There is enough information that we can surmise what astral projection may be like, but no 2 people will have the same practice. You may find that you develop an interest in past lives through your work. Through your spiritual travels and heightened consciousness, you will open yourself up to new avenues of knowledge that you may not have previously had. Another benefit of astral projection is the friendships you can make with people in the physical, real world. On the internet, there are numerous fan sites, YouTube channels, forums, and other places for people who are interested in and practice astral projection. In a world where social isolation and loneliness are ever increasing, this is an important consideration. When the topic is something that can be misunderstood and controversial, like astral projection, it is even more imperative. The people in your life who do not understand or maybe even believe in out-of-body experiences may be dismissive, uninterested, or mock your newfound interest, leaving you feeling isolated and alone. Since you are undoubtedly having a great time in the astral realm, it can be disappointing and frustrating to not have people with whom you can share your excitement. Fortunately, you will definitely be able to find like-minded people online who will be encouraging, interested, and supportive of your experiences. Lots of times, people who initially meet online decide to meet up in real life, forming deep friendships. You may even decide to visit the astral realm with some of your new friends. Why not? when anything is possible. Just think of how much deeper and more intense these experiences will be when shared with other people who are as passionate and excited about it as you are. Try to be understanding and compassionate toward the people in your life who are not supportive of your interest in the astral realm. It is highly likely that their reaction is based on fear of the unknown, rather than any specific issue with astral projection. It is up to you to understand their spiritual side is simply not as developed as yours and behave accordingly. It may be easiest to just not talk about it with them, as this will spare both sides from having some uncomfortable and even argumentative situations. It is not your job to educate anyone who is not interested, and it is not anyone else's job to change your mind about your beliefs. It is much easier and more positive to just stay away from the subject with certain people, and much better than removing people from your life just because you differ in opinion on this one subject. If your interest grows, it is extremely likely that you will be able to find classes, whether online or in your community, that can help you to develop your skills and knowledge even more. You are encouraged to take advantage of whatever opportunities you can find to help develop your consciousness. The benefits are too many to mention, and by becoming a better person, you will be doing your part to make the world a better place. Not everyone can say that, but you can and should be proud of that fact. Please know that astral projection is different from sleep paralysis. That is when the person is in a state of consciousness but is unable to move the body. It only lasts for a few minutes before the person regains control of his body. It is considered a state of being between awake and asleep, so somewhat similar to the hypnagogic state, and most often occurs either when first falling asleep or waking up. The difference here, of course, is that when you are in the hypnagogic state, you are in full control, but in sleep paralysis, it is the opposite result. Sleep paralysis is frightening when it happens, but it is considered to be relatively harmless and no treatment is recommended. Chapter 2. What to know before you try astral projection and what might be holding you back. As with any physical and/or mental activity, it is crucial that you prepare yourself physically. The best, easiest, and most effective way of doing this is to eat a proper diet. It is not necessary to go on a special eating plan or anything like that before you start astral projection, but you should definitely be thinking of food as fuel for your body. You should be eating as clean as possible and avoiding packaged and junk food as much as you can. You are going to be asking a lot of your physical self throughout this process and need your body to be as prepared as possible. Without proper nutrition, you may quickly start feeling tired and will lose concentration. Focus on eating fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, stay away from red meat if possible, whole grains, beans and legumes, and healthy fats. Avoid sugar, caffeine, processed foods, fast food, and alcohol. And organic foods are definitely recommended. Don't eat a big, heavy meal just before astral projection, as digestion can reroute the body's energy away from the task at hand. Hydrate. Just as important as eating well is drinking enough water. It is essential to keep your body hydrated, as water keeps your body working properly. You would never think of exercising without drinking water, and it can be helpful to think of preparing for astral projection in a similar way. Water regulates all of the body's systems, and without it, we simply don't work in the same way. There are no hard and fast rules that you should drink X number of ounces in a day. It is more important to train yourself to think that water is really the only beverage you should drink. Avoid sugary, caffeinated, and carbonated beverages altogether, and drink water with meals. You should also not wait until you feel thirsty to drink water, as this indicates that your body is already low on fluids. Drinking plenty of water will help your body thrive during astral projection. If drinking solely water is not your thing, you are welcome to add tea to your menu. White tea is your best bet because it is the least processed and retains the most natural benefits, followed by green and black teas. Tea has antioxidants, may decrease your risk of having a stroke or heart attack, and is good for both your immune and digestive systems. It is also hot and soothing, which can do wonders for our comfort. There is a reason that the British have long been known for sitting down with a cuppa at times of stress and trouble. Meditate. There are numerous proven benefits to meditation, and it can be an extremely useful tool in astral projection. Some of the best reasons to meditate are stress reduction, increased compassion, greater concentration and awareness, and an increased sense of calmness and self. All of these will help you have a successful astral projection. With meditation, you are training your brain to consciously relax and ignore distractions. For people just beginning meditation, it is recommended to find a guided meditation that you like, as having expert instruction can be an invaluable teaching technique. There are countless options online, so you can try as many as you like. It might take you a while to find a good one. It is important to be patient and give yourself over to the experience. In the end, the benefits will outweigh the frustrations. It is also a great idea to practice meditation on your own. One popular beginning meditation method is known as the 4-7-8 breathing technique. It is very simple and straightforward. To begin, sit in a quiet location, anywhere where you won't be disturbed. You can sit on a chair or on the floor, possibly with some pillows for comfort. Sit up straight, close your eyes, and breathe in through your nose for 4 counts. You hold your breath for 7 counts, then exhale through your mouth for 8 counts. Pay attention to how your body feels, how you can feel the air moving in and out of your lungs. Think of inhaling the good and exhaling the bad. You will feel yourself relax as your mind clears. This is where you want to be. If you feel your mind start to wander, always return to the 4-7-8 count, as concentrating on this will help keep you from getting distracted. Practicing meditation is an ideal preparation for astral projection. You will learn to focus and concentrate while also relaxing and entering a clear state of being. Another beginning technique for meditation involves simply concentrating on a specific thing, anything the practitioner chooses. You can repeat a word or mantra in your mind, follow your breathing, or listen to white noise in the background. This should be anything that allows you to focus on the act of meditation and that you can quickly return to if you find your thoughts wandering. Visualize. You also want to spend time visualizing yourself in the astral realm. This is just what it sounds like. Practice seeing yourself apart from your body. This will allow you to gain more control and confidence when you are actually experiencing astral projection and will...
What's up, baby girl? My sister, Bomb Mom. Thanks for dropping in. Tay Weasel, what it do, champ?
The transition much smoother. Obstacles. The fact that you are interested in and preparing for astral projection indicates that you are open to the experience and have a good chance of success. There are, however, obstacles that may stand in your way. Fear. The idea of undertaking astral projection sounds scary. There is so much that is unknown about the astral plane. Even if you feel that you already know a lot about it and have spoken to numerous people about their experiences, it is not the same thing as experiencing it firsthand. Every person's experience will be different, and there is a great deal of the unfamiliar in this realm. That is part of what makes astral projection so intriguing.
I hope everybody's doing well today.
But it also makes it frightening. To combat feelings of fear, it is recommended that you give yourself plenty of time to prepare. It is understandable that you are excited and can't wait to get started, but it makes sense to do everything you can beforehand to ensure your success. Again, meditation is an incredible resource that will work wonders in preparing you for your journey. Give yourself 5 minutes here or there, whenever you can, to focus your mind and give yourself confidence. As you train your mind, you will gain mental strength and more control over yourself. It is quite similar to an athlete in training, and you can think of your preparation in this way. You will see the benefits as you prepare in a smart, attentive manner. You may even be surprised by feeling better, stronger, and more confident in your daily life and interactions with others. Doubt. What if astral projection isn't real? Regardless of how deeply you may believe in it, it is more than understandable if you still wonder if there is anything there. You don't want to invest the time in research and preparation only to end up feeling disappointed and foolish. It is impossible to guarantee that any person will be able to enter the astral realm. The thing to remember is that it is really up to you to have a successful astral projection. Every person is capable of it, but only through preparation, research, and belief will it actually happen. Remember this, and you will be able to quell the doubt. You must remain open-minded and believe in what you're doing. Doubt may do its best to slow you down or even stop you, but remember that your passion is stronger than the doubt. Also remember that even if your astral projection doesn't look or feel like you thought it would, that doesn't mean it was a failure. Try appreciating the experience for what it was. Be grateful for it and look forward to doing it again. Attitude is everything. Chapter 3. Best astral projection techniques and how to perform them. All of these techniques will allow you to pursue astral projection, but they may take time. Do not get discouraged if you find yourself thinking about other things. Just refocus back to the task at hand. As with anything else, all of these take practice, dedication, and diligence. The reward will be there, however, when you achieve your goal and accomplish astral projection. Just remember to be patient. Whether it takes minutes or days, you will get there. Space. Make sure you are in a location that will be absolutely free from distractions. There can't be anyone speaking in the background, no cell phones, TVs, or music playing, no pets trying to get your attention, nothing. These normal everyday background noises will keep you from focusing on freeing your astral body and will guarantee that you are unable to obtain your goals. No matter what it takes, you must ensure that your environment is conducive to a peaceful, spiritual undertaking. Maybe you send everyone in your home off to the movies for a couple of hours, power down your electronics, and take this time for yourself. Not only will your astral projection be enhanced, but you will find that the simple act of taking care of yourself will give you benefits in your everyday life. Self-care is an important key to spiritual development and living a happy life. You will also want to decorate your setting to make it conducive to relaxation and free from negativity. Having some healthy, green, leafy plants around will help clean the air, create a feeling of peace, and overall enrich your environment. Some plants that are known for attracting positive energy are rosemary, jasmine, aloe vera, and orchid, among others. Having fresh flowers in your space will also add to the positive vibrations. Burning incense can be a great trick to lead your mood in a certain direction. You can also use essential oils in a diffuser to create a positive disposition in your environment. The best scents to encourage relaxation, brain function, and positivity are lavender, cinnamon, valerian, vanilla, pine, and jasmine. You will be surprised at how inhaling these fragrances will help you relax and focus on the exciting adventure you are undertaking. Depending on how deep your interest goes, you can incorporate the practice of feng shui to attract positive energy into your home. This is a practice that allows you to achieve balance while maximizing your likely attainment of success, all by adjusting your living space. For example, doors and windows should not be blocked by furniture in order to encourage free, unimpeded flow of energy between rooms. Also, the placement of light fixtures can impact balance and support, and mirrors can be used to optimize energy. Candles are also a great accessory and are much more calming than bright overhead lights. The gentle flickering light makes a great background to the meditating and spiritual travel that you are doing. It encourages the dreamy, softly defined atmosphere we need. You can definitely use scented candles in the same fragrances described above. However, it is recommended that you only use one scented accessory at a time, so don't combine candles, incense, essential oils, and/or anything else. It will smell overwhelmingly strong and probably distract you, thereby interfering with your astral journey. Healing crystals are a great addition to your spiritual arsenal. They contain powers connected to thousands of years of the history of the earth, all there to help you attach to higher forces. Crystals emanate beautiful, peaceful forces that will really help you rise to a higher plane. You can use them as decorations in your space to remind you to concentrate and focus on your vibrational state. Carry them with you to serve as a talisman, giving you something to focus on, no matter where you are. You can even hold crystals in your hands during meditation and use them to assist with focusing and breathing. The study of healing crystals is fascinating and complex, and it will add a lot to your spiritual practice if you choose to include it. Breathe. Focus on your breathing. Don't allow your mind to wander. If you catch it, go right back to your breathing. Paying attention to your breathing is often difficult for people to master, accustomed as we are to daily distractions and multitasking. Think breathe in as you inhale and breathe out as you exhale. This will help you stay focused on your breath. Some people also like to count each breath as they take it. Focus on your breaths filling and relaxing your body. You need your body to begin feeling extremely relaxed and almost disconnected. You should also practice mindful breathing for 15-minute periods every day. It may sound like you will need to dedicate a lot of time to astral projection and its associated acts, but know that these can easily be woven into your daily life. They can even be combined so that obviously you are breathing while you are doing everything else. You wouldn't be alive otherwise. This is just a recommendation to add mindfulness everywhere, including to the simple automatic act of breathing. Meditate. This is a very important portion of astral projection, as was noted previously. Without being able to properly meditate and move to a deeper state of consciousness, it is possible that your attempts will fail. Not only is meditation hugely important to relaxation, but it also helps prepare the body and mind for the upcoming separation. This is naturally stressful, especially when you're new to astral projection, and the stress and fear can get in the way and prevent a successful experience. It is worthwhile to briefly introduce the idea of chakras, which we will return to later in this audiobook. There are 7 chakras, or energy centers, in the body. They are root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. If the energy centers become clogged due to negative vibrational activity, it can stunt your spiritual growth and ability to enter the astral realm, or cause you to have a less than positive experience when you are there. One way to help clear out the chakras is to meditate on color. as each chakra has a color associated with it. Spend up to 5 or 10 breaths thinking about these colors, and you will be taking great steps to positively increase your body's energy flow. The colors are in the same order as the rainbow, beginning with red and following the spectrum through to purple. First is red in the root chakra, associated with ground and earth. Next is orange for sacral, creativity and desire. Yellow for solar plexus, obviously the sun. Green for the heart, again for the earth, all living things, especially those that grow from the land. Next up is light blue for the throat chakra. It refers to sound. Indigo for the third eye and light. And finally, purple for the crown chakra and the light of truth. At this point, you will be approaching the line between consciousness and unconsciousness. This is also known as a hypnagogic state, meaning just between being awake and being asleep. You may feel as though you've been hypnotized, while some people say it feels like dreaming. The difference to keep in mind, however, is that you are in control of what happens to you here. People who are hypnotized or dreaming are neither awake nor in command of their thoughts and actions. Astral projection is a willful undertaking, and that is what you need to remember anytime you find yourself feeling unsure or afraid. You are awake, you want to be here, and you are guiding yourself through the process. Thanks to meditation and breathing, you are calm, focused, and prepared for the next step in the process. Vibrational stage. Now, once you are well into deep breathing and meditation, you should feel your consciousness begin to alter and may literally feel that your body is vibrating or moving in some way. This is called the vibrational stage, as practitioners believe that what you are feeling are the actual vibrations of your soul. This can be an intense feeling, especially if you're new to astral projection. So it is important to stay calm, continue breathing, and keep your mind clear. Nothing bad is happening to you. Just remember that you want to feel the vibrations, as that feeling means your journey in astral projection is successful and you are beginning to separate from your body. Continue with breathing and meditation and stay relaxed. You should soon start to enjoy and appreciate the vibrations, and it should be a pleasurable experience. It is also a sure sign that your spiritual energy is strong.
What it do?
It is possible to raise your vibrational frequency and increase that connection to the spiritual world. This is definitely something that is in our best interest, and fortunately, the best techniques that we are implementing due to our increased spiritual activity. For starters, make sure that you are breathing mindfully. This helps to begin the adjustment. Take some time to take a break and give yourself some care. Really think about your feelings, as ignoring them can lead to spiritual blockages that can impede your progress. This is not a time for you to beat down or ignore your feelings, especially if you're going through a lot in your life, and really, who isn't? It is crucial that you address and deal with your feelings as they occur. Only by being honest with ourselves can we have any hope of obtaining spiritual growth and being better, happier people. Finally, repeat a mantra to help you cultivate love and compassion. Following these tips will allow us to begin lifting our vibrational frequency, further expanding our consciousness, and allowing us a better connection with the spiritual world. If you choose to devote some extra time to increase your vibrational frequency in order to give you greater access to the astral plane, there are some practices you can follow. Since every person is made up of 4 energy levels, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, each of which needs to have a positive vibrational flow, it makes sense to take care of them. Much of this is covered elsewhere in this audiobook because it is good advice and is proven to work. Surround yourself with optimistic, happy people. Like attracts like, so you want to have as much good energy around you as possible. a healthy, balanced diet. Be conscious of your thoughts and the world around you. Meditate, be kind and grateful. And it is really a great idea to exercise and get your body moving. A healthy body is a happy body, and your vibrational energy will respond well to increased oxygen levels. You will also have more power in your physical life and will find yourself moving purposefully and confidently through your days. Visualize movement. At this point in astral projection, you will remain absolutely still while visualizing or imagining yourself moving. It is important to remember that the movement here is not in the physical world. Some people recommend visualizing small, repetitive movements, such as flexing your arm or bending over to touch your toes. Really allow yourself to focus on the details of what you are seeing and doing. Notice the feeling of air flowing against your arm as you raise it back to a 90-degree angle, or the slight head rush you feel as you fold your body forward to the ground. The point is to make the visualization as realistic as possible. Once you master small movements, you are ready to move on to larger visualized actions. These can include seeing yourself flying through the air or shooting out of a cannon. Even picturing yourself literally pulling yourself out of your physical body by climbing a rope. Again, it is crucial to be mindful of what you are seeing. Instead of just noting that you are flying, pay attention to how the world looks from your higher elevation and how your body feels, in addition to other sensations you may notice. Look down and see yourself lying in the deeply relaxed state while you are above. You must work to keep your mind active and engaged in the process, or you run the risk of simply falling asleep and missing out on the astral projection experience. It has been shown that visualization is an important tool for personal development, not just in the astral realm, but in the physical world. It can help you achieve goals and live the life you want, one that you are excited about and proud of. Not only can you do it internally, but you can create a vision or dream board to help you manifest and attract what you want. These can be a lot of fun and a great creative outlet. Stimulating your creative side can also help inspire your vibrational frequency. Isn't it fascinating how interconnected everything is? Astral projection. You are now ready to begin astral projection. To do this, you need to separate your astral body from your physical body. This is fairly straightforward, but requires all of your concentration and faith, as well as your mind, to do so. You should use whatever format works for you. Some people remove one part at a time, starting with their toes and working their way up the body. Others visualize themselves pulling up on a rope hanging overhead. Some see themselves shooting out of a cannon into the astral realm. It is most important that you believe in whatever method you choose. Otherwise, you are almost guaranteed to fail. For beginners, it is strongly recommended that they choose a slow and deliberate method of removal, so that the transition is as gentle and free from fear as possible. A popular technique for astral projection is known as the Monroe Steps. It includes 7 easy-to-follow steps that will guide your astral body to leave your physical self. The 7 steps are: 1. First, simply relax your body and mind. 2. Relax into the translite state of hypnagogia, somewhere between sleeping and wakefulness. 3. Encourage within yourself the feelings of mental strength and control, rather than feelings from the physical self. Engage with your astral self. 4. Be aware of the spiritual plane vibrating all around you. It feels welcoming rather than threatening. 5. Enter and embrace the vibrational state. Your astral body is preparing to join the astral plane. 6. Concentrate on exiting from the physical body into the astral realm, slowly and with intention. You will pull your spiritual self, part by part, from your physical self. 7. Conclude the process by guiding your astral self out of the body. Just visualize yourself separating, and it will be so. Once your astral body is separated from your physical body, you should take a few minutes to simply appreciate what you've accomplished. Look at your physical body in repose, where you left it in the physical world, as your astral body hovers over it in a different dimension of time and space. It is really remarkable that you've been able to achieve as much as you have already, as many people aren't equipped to venture this far into the spiritual world. This will also allow you to become comfortable being separate from your physical body. Know that your physical body is completely safe and at peace while you are conducting your spiritual journey.
All right, y'all. I'm going to stop here for the night, and I'll be back tomorrow, and I'm going to finish it up. I'm going to break it down into 2 parts, because I know a lot of times with long videos, some people don't have a long attention span. So I just break it into 2 parts. So as always, my loves, go within so you never go without. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And be blessed.